So welcome to LNP Renewable System Integrator. Today we are going to discuss some of the basic things about the CCTV camera system. When you are planning for a project in your home or in your commercial business, before purchasing and installing, we need to know about these basic things. So what are the things that we are going to discuss today? Today let us try to know about what is a CCTV system, where can we use the system, okay, how it looks like, and what are the things we should know before purchasing and installing a CCTV system for our project. So CCTV is nothing but the closed circuit television network. Okay, it is also known as a video surveillance. Okay, using a camera we are capturing a video and we are trying to transmit as a signal to a specific place, okay, in order to monitor in a set of monitors. So where we are using it often? We are using for the home security, factory security, business security, traffic monitoring, analog security system, IP security system. In all these places we are using this CCTV system. So how it looks like? So these are some of the examples of the cameras which is often available in the industry at present. Nowadays even bulb cameras are also available. Okay, these are the box type, bullet type, PTZ, dome, okay, bulb type 360 degree, like that. So many new varieties are available. Okay, and most probably in certain cameras which are often operates with the AC supply, certain places it needs the converters to convert the normal existing AC supply 232 to 12 volt. For that we can use the converters. Okay, so we should, before planning for our CCTV system, we should have a checklist like this. With the help of this checklist we can able to sort it out pretty clearly. Okay, our purpose of to install this. Say for example, if you are planning for a CCTV camera system in a project, first you need to know, okay, whether you are going to install your camera indoor or outdoor, whether it is for the home purpose or you are going to install in the garden or agricultural fields. Okay, in the external environment you are going to expose it, or in the internal. That thing is very much important, because based on that the camera types will differ. And most importantly, how you are going to expose it, whether it would be in the normal condition or you are going to install it near to the water, or you are going to install it near the corrosive equipments, or you are going to monitor the explosives, or you are going to install it near to the fire, okay, or the external temperature conditions will be pretty more. That is very much important. Okay, and location of the camera, where you are going to install your camera, you need to know, sort it out the access points, doors, gates, even building exteriors, okay, hallways, corridors, parking lot, okay, the external perimeters. So that is very much important. Next, light is different, day, night mode, and lens. So many varieties are there: wide angle, normal, telephoto, zoom, like that. Camera power is important. So what is the existing power which is available in your place? Say for example, you might have a plan to install your home. There you might have a availability of 120 volt AC supply. Okay, or in certain places you have a converter to convert the normal existing 230 to 24 volt, or in certain places you need to convert normal 230 to 12 volt supply. So the supply you need to differ. What is the camera power that you need? Okay, next, as I told earlier, in the camera, indoor and outdoor also we can classify. Fixed type is there, pan, tilt, zoom, bulb type, like that it is there. If you are going for outdoor also, it is a fixed type, pan, tilt, bulb, like that. So many varieties are there. And housing is important. Okay, what is the housing that you are going to plan? Whether you are going to plan for a bullet camera, a dome type camera, weather resistant, tamper resistant, that is important. And if you are going for a mount, okay, how you are going to install your camera, where you have a provision to install. Say for example, you have a plan to install in the wall, or you are going to install inside the ceiling, or if you have a plan to provide a separate pole to mount the cameras, or you are going to install in the corners, or you are going to install in the fence, or you are going to install in the building exterior. So all these things you need to decide. And display, it's up to your requirement. Okay, how much display you need, how you are going to monitor it, what is the size of the monitor you are planning for. You are planning for a split screen display or a multi-screen display, okay, or you are going to create a video wall. Okay, and if you are going for a recorder, because recorder is very much important, because even though the camera observes the thing in the exterior, okay, it captures the thing, but it needs some place to store it. Okay, so for that we can use three devices. One is normal DVR, that is digital video recorder, and the other one is the NVR, network video recorder, and the third one is hybrid DVR, which has a facility of connecting both the type of cameras. Okay, in the DVR we use the coaxial cables, whereas in case of NVR network we use the Cat6 or Cat5 cables. Okay, and transmission is very much important. How you are going to transmit? Whether you had a plan to transmit the analog signals, you're going for an analog camera, then you need a coaxial cable, or you need a twisted pair, or you had a plan to transmit through Cat6 cable, then you can go for fiber optic networks. Okay, and even certain places, do you have a plan to use a camera which is wireless? There are so many cameras which are available, wireless cameras, laser type, infrared, radio frequency, microwave, like that. There are so many transmission mediums to transmit a signal or a video signal through wireless. Okay, and IP rating is very much important, because internet protocol is there or not, that is important. And as I told earlier, based on the indoor and the outdoor, there is a rating IP66, because if you are planning to install in the exterior hardest conditions, water resistance, then the camera type, the model that you are going to choose, it should have an enclosure of IP rated, IP66 rated. Okay, and what sort of network storage you are going to plan? You are going to plan for a hard disk, 1 terabytes, 2 terabytes. Okay, how you are going to plan your allocate your memory? So those things you need to simply survey before planning, before installing, before purchasing your CCTV camera system for the particular project. So first let us try to know the analog camera, how it will do, how it will works. It is a device which captures the images using a lens. It has image sensor and it has an internal circuitry system which generates the analog electrical signal that sends through the coaxial cable to the recorder, that is DVR. Okay, and the DVR is a device which converts this existing analog signal to the digital format for recording and the remote access purpose. So as I told earlier, if you are using analog camera, then you need to use the coaxial cables. Okay, so there are so many varieties of the models are available for even in the analog cameras. Okay, from the DVR you are connecting with the monitors. So this is a simple real-time view of a DVR, how it looks like. Basically, what are the basic parts which will be there in the DVR. If you're going for a DVR, it will have a based on the number of channels, its rate will be different. We are in the market, there are 8 channels available, 6 channels available, 12 channels available, 16 channel, like that. Based on our requirement, based on our application, based on the number of cameras, we can choose the DVR type. Okay, so this is a video inputs input terminals, and we have a audio output also. We have a HDMI port, USB ports, we have a router connection to connect with the network, and we have a audio inputs. If you want to connect a PTZ, then we have a special provision, and if you plan to monitor via monitors, we have a provision to connect with the monitors, and this is the power supply. Okay, so this is a real-time photo. See how the normal BNC cable is connected. Okay, and this will be on the field side. So most importantly, when you connect with the field side, you can use these BNC connectors in order to connect with the DVRs. Okay, because normal analog modules, we need to provide a power supply separately, and for the signal transmission we can use these cables like this. Okay, and most importantly, for a camera to operate, it needs a power supply. It is based on the supply that you are going to use. It can be 12 volt, or it can be 120 volt, or it can be 24 volt. It's up to your requirement. Whether you are planning for a AC or a DC, it's decided. It is being decided by you. Okay. And if you're going for a network video recorder, basically it should have a power switch, and most importantly it will have a power supply. It can be 48 volt, 12 volt, 120 volt. It's based on your requirement, it differs. But see here, based same like DVR, based on the number of ports it is going to differ. It will have a 4 port, and we have a 6 port, and we have 8 port, 12 port, 16 port. So based on our requirement, we can choose the NVR. So based on the number of ports, the rate will also increase. That's it. We have a LAN port provision, USB connection. Okay, because we need a USB connection. If you are connecting a wireless mouse, then you can go for this USB. Okay, if you are planning for a HDMI cable, you can use this. And most importantly, you want to monitor in a system, then you have to use this. And most importantly, whether it is a DVR or NVR, you need a safest location to save it, because all the information, okay, which is being absorbed by the camera will get stored in the hard disk, which which we need to keep it safely. For that we can use this, boxes like this. Both the type we can use these models. And if you make a comparative study, there is a difference. See here, coaxial cable we are using there. We are using the normal RJ45 Cat6 or Cat5 cables we can use for this NVR. Apart from it, the power supply wise, these are going to differ. Okay, and most importantly, when compared with cost, NVR is pretty costly when compared to DVR, because we are transferring through the network. We are using the network cables. Okay, but nowadays in the existing system now, most persons are using the NVR because for the interfacing purpose it will be very easy when compared to the DVR. Okay, so as we told earlier, if you are going for a coaxial cable, you can have a cable plan like this. Okay, and this is a Cctv cable often, which will have a 3+1 coaxial cables we can use. There are so many connectors to connect to the BNC. See here, for the power supply, you can use this DC connectors, screw type connectors. We can have a male and female connectors as well. Even for the BNC, we have a terminal provisions like this, because it is very difficult to crimp such sort of things. So in such places you can go for these connectors, positive, negative. You need to connect in the concerned terminals properly, so the cables will work properly. And nowadays there are cameras which are available with the 4 different options: HD, AHD, analog, like that. We can choose in that particular camera with the help of the dip switch settings. Okay, even bulb cameras are also available. And if you're going for a CCTV camera installation, make sure, you have even though you're using different varieties of analog cameras, make sure the power is going to all the cameras. And for the signal cables, channels, all the channels we need to connect it properly with the DVR. Okay, and see here we have HDMI to connect with the monitor. If you're planning to connect to the normal monitor cables also, it is available. If you're planning to monitor with the routers also, it is available. From the router you can communicate with the smartphones. Okay, as I told earlier, USB you can connect with your normal mouses, and most importantly, you need to have a power converters to convert and connect with the NVR, this DVR module. And most importantly, even for the cameras also, you need the converting devices. So as I told earlier, if you're going for IP cameras, then RJ45 pin wiring this is how you need to do. Okay, we have 8 ports. Okay, 8 color, so 8 different colors you need to use. So this is for the regular type. Okay, please kindly refer this one whenever you're making a plan to crimp your normal Cat6 cables. Then you need to follow these color codes properly. And if you're going for a pro version, and this is the color code you need to follow. So as we told earlier, in the existing NVR itself, we have a provision for PoE switches to connect to our IP cameras. Or if you had a plan, you're not going for a very big NVR module. In such places, you can procure the PoE switches separately, NVR separately, and like this you can establish a connection. So from the NVR, you can monitor in the monitors, and with the help of the routers, you can monitor in your smartphones. And this is the basic installation. And please make a note, if you're going for IP camera, for IP camera, no need separate power supply. There is no power required for the IP camera. If you do the crimpings, everything properly, your cameras will work. Okay, everything will go through this crimped RJ45, that is Cat6 cables. Okay, and apart from it, all the same features which is available in the DVR is available in the NVR also. NVR is little advanced because we are using the IP cameras. Okay, communication wise it is little easy. And if you are a plan to use this connect to your monitors, there is a cable. Okay, VGA jack is available, HDMI is available to connect to the laptops, and through the routers you can monitor your smart devices. Okay, and as I told earlier, USBs you can use to connect your mouses. Okay, thank you so much. Please subscribe and press the bell icon, and please share with your friends. If you want to know more and learn more, you can contact us. We have provided the contact details here. We are providing design, installation, testing and commissioning support for the home automation, building automation. And if you want to know if you are from a electrical and electronic engineering background, electronic and communication background, electronic instrumentation background, you can be from diploma background or a BE, okay, Bachelor of Engineering or BTech background. You can contact us. We are providing a training along with the certification support. Okay, you can contact us if you have a plan to work in the GCC and you want to know the basics, then you can contact us. We have provided the contact details here. And also if you want to know the electrical basics also, you can contact us. We have provided the contact details here. And for the solar, we are providing solar fencing support. We are providing as a kit. And for solar, we are also providing solar on-grid, off-grid and hybrid application design, installation, testing and commissioning support. And if you have a plan to establish solar DC system in your homes where the electricity supply is not available, in such places you can contact us. We are also providing off-grid solar power systems, normal along with the battery support. If you battery along with the inverters, we are providing off-grid support. Okay, we are without solar also, we are providing batteries and the solar normal inverters. You can contact us. We have provided contact details. Thank you so much.